Jaguars, man. Please welcome Martin Lawrence. The band. And the man. You're looking good tonight.
Oh, thank you,
What
man.
is this? I can't. When I wear that, I don't get away with it. But you, when I walk around in that same outfit, people laugh. But you, it looks good.
Oh, no, you know, it's all good. I'm sure you can sport this.
It would not work.
You just gotta have that walk with it, Conan. You gotta be real smooth.
When I do this, people laugh too. It's just not. I look like Popeye in one of those old cartoons. They're like, "What's your problem?"
How you doing? Good to see you, man.
It's great to see you.
Thank you.
You got this movie out, comedy. You playing a policeman in this, a cop.
Yeah, well, wannabe cop. You know,
Wannabe cop.
Gets thrown out of the academy because I have problems with authority. You know,
right.
You know, listening to it, and then I have to wind up as a security guard. I'm in there with Steve Zahn, who's also starring in the film with me.
Very a funny guy.
Very talented, funny Steve Zahn.
Now, you're pulling people over in this movie. This is you've been pulled over yourself, have you
no,
not? I think we all have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a black man. Yes, I have. No, but you know, it's a little nervous when you get pulled over. White people, y'all handle getting pulled over differently than I know black people. You know, white people get pulled over. Y'all cuss the cops out and everything. What do you pull me over for? I want to know what you pulled me over for. I don't care. I want your badge number because there's no reason why you pulled me over. I know I was speeding. I'm in a rush.
That's amazing. Wow, it's like you were there with me. Yeah,
see?
That's exactly what I do.
But it's true, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Black people, we don't do that. After the Rodney King incident, we are very nice. We're like, what's the problem, officer? I was doing what? Would you please give me a ticket? Because I got to learn. I got to learn. Latinos act like they can't speak English. You know, when they get pulled over, Latinos are, oh, no, what I do is do it. I don't know what I did, what I do. And then when they see the ticket, how much it costs, they start sounding like us. What the hell, man, is this for? I want to know your badge number.
Yeah. The accent goes away, everything.
Yeah, everything goes away, man.
Now, you've had actually an incident because you were telling Latino jokes. You actually got into some trouble. You were in some physical danger, weren't you?
But I wasn't dogging nobody. I just did a joke, and I was over in Mexico.
Tell us the story. I love how...
No,
I don't know what went wrong. I did the joke. First of all, I'm in Mexico.
I'm in Mexico, and this was years ago, about 10 years ago, and I said that in the riots that, you know, black people weren't the only people that got stuff. And I said, you know, and I did this joke in Mexico, and apparently somebody didn't like it, so he started heckling me, and I fired off at him. I said, look, man, damn you and your fat wife. Turns out that he was a government official. Next thing I know, the federales was, Michael Lawrence, we're looking for Michael Lawrence.
I just picture you running through Mexico City.
And I did
like
all that, man.
100,000 people chasing you.
Well, they wasn't chasing me, but, you know, I got nothing but love for everybody in Mexico and all over the world. You know?
That's nice. Problem taken care of. I just want to go on record saying I love all people everywhere.
Hey, it works for politicians, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Now, speaking of running,
yes,
we got to talk about, you know, you've had several well-publicized incidents, and you've been very candid and frank about them. You talk about your personal life.
Yeah.
Last time you were on, you talked about the incident where you were yelling at people in the middle of a busy intersection in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and I said I was smoking some good herb that morning. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought. all the dealers.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was.
All those people applauding are just realizing now where they are.
But I don't know more. I don't know more. I gave it up because it wasn't for me. But I was running down the street. It wasn't for me.
And you explained it. You said that you explained the whole thing. What you didn't explain, we didn't get a chance to talk about it last time, was it was in the news a while ago that you went jogging in 100-degree heat and passed out. And you were like in a coma for like 3 days. What was going on? Can you tell us about that?
Well, I like to wear the clothing like with the plastic and all that because I used to box when I was younger. So
you were wearing the whole plastic clothes.
I was wearing the plastic and the whole because I wanted to get that sweat. But I happened to I chose to wear that on the hottest day of the summer. And
were you wearing anything else when you were?
Yeah, I had a wool hat on. I'm admitted I had a wool hat on.
Did you have a wool hat on with ear flaps?
Yeah, I might as well, right?
Earmuffs, mittens.
But I had this wool hat on, and let's just say heat and wool don't go together, man.
Right.
And then I just was running.
So you're running.
I almost made it home. And I started blurring out, and I just passed out on my lawn.
You passed out on your own lawn. Now, who came and found you? Who saw that?
Well, the first people that saw me was my neighbors. My neighbors, they're white, you know. They saw me, but they're very nice people, and they saw me. And they saw me lying there, and they very nice people. They didn't want to bother me, because the wife said to him, "Isn't that Martin laying on his lawn?" He said, "Yeah, that's him, but that's his lawn. Let him lay there."
They don't want to get involved. It's messy. You don't know.
Her husband said, "Next thing you're gonna want to wear is a wool hat. Leave him alone." But you know, my lady found me, and thank God I'm here, man. You know.
And so, and you woke up after 3 days or something.
Thank you.
I know, and I'll bring this up because I know when you grew up, you took a lot of
stuff about the ears.
Stuff about the ears. Yeah. People give you a hard time about the ears. I myself find them attractive. I think they're fine. But,
thank you.
But what were people saying to you when you were a kid about your ears?
I don't know. I didn't say everything about my ears, but I done heard them all, and you know, it hasn't hurt my love life. You know, I mean, Conan. They just grab.
No, Martin, I don't know.
You know. My lady, she just grabs one end and she grabs the other and says, "Come here." Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
No, it's quite...
My aunt used to do that. It wasn't the same kind of thing, let me tell you. Listen, hey. She got treatment, she's fine now.
Oh, see, she didn't have a mustache, did she?
Well, kind of, yeah.
All right, okay, all right.
So it's fine. No,
yeah, and I like it, you know. So, you know, my lady, she loves it, and it's all good. And I done heard every ear joke. I mean, the best one I heard was from Robin Harris, you know, who passed away. God bless him, may he rest in peace. Very funny comedian. He told me my ears look like 2 car doors open. So, to me, I figure if you don't say nothing funny than that, you ain't coming with nothing.
Now, what about you have a brand new baby daughter, is that right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 3 months.
Good for you.
Thank you.
How old?
3 months.
3 months. That's exciting.
I have 3 daughters. 3 daughters now.
Are you a good dad? Are you a strict dad? Are you a disciplinarian? How do you do it?
I like to think I'm a cool dad, and I want to be cool with them. I want them to be able to talk to me about everything. I know with 3 daughters, I'm probably going to be bald by the time I'm 45. But you know, I talk to them all the time. I'm just nervous about when they get to the dating scene. You know, and so I talk to them in the stomach. You know, while they're in the stomach.
Oh, before they're born, you're getting involved.
I talk to them before they're born. I rub the stomach. You know, this daddy. You know, I know. You know, my girls are coming. But boys, you kind of got to go in the womb and talk to them.
They're more stubborn.
Yeah, you got to get in the womb and say, "Let me tell you something. Don't come here. Start nothing. This daddy, I will knock you out. Don't start nothing." And then when they come out, they feel your presence, your voice.
Right. It's been imprinted on their mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when they get older, you know, and they go to the club and they partying with their friends. "Yeah, buddy." All you do is send a pre-recorded tape with your voice. "This daddy, get your ass home." And, "Oh, God, I got to go."
You have that on the dance mix tape? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Who mixed him with Tupac? Who mixed him with Tupac?
That's a terrible idea.
But it works, though. That's how you discipline your child. You get them early.
Right. Get in there early.
Early. Don't wait till they get older and tall and bigger than you. Start smacking you in the head, putting you in timeout. Have your child put you in timeout.
Right.
No, don't do it.
This is all very good advice.
Thank you.
National Security opens this coming Friday.
This coming Friday, and it's a very funny film. I mean, and that's just real. You don't want to pay for something, and you go out there and you feel like you're wasting your money. I guarantee you get some laughs.
That's exactly why this show is always free.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence, thank you very much. You're a good man. Michael Rosenbaum coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Thank you. All right, everybody, we are back. Coming up tomorrow night on this show, as I mentioned, presidential candidate as of yesterday, Senator Joe Lieberman is going to be here. From the movie 25th Hour, Rosario Dawson is going to stop by. And comedian Boothby Graffo, so watch that show. That's a good